Just to give a little brief history, my grandmother's one of the godliest women that I know, my dad's mom. And I know that she has prayed for me faithfully every day of my life. And I'm so thankful for her. And one of the things that I asked her, she's very young. She's the youngest 84-year-old you will ever meet. She just got married to my new grandfather on Valentine's Day this year. And so just a godly young woman. And I remember, even in my early teens, she would have been in, I guess, her 60s then. And nobody ever believed she was in her 60s. They always thought she was in her 40s. And I said, Grandma, how do you do it? I want to have that youthful look, forever. All of us women do. And one of the things that she told me was so important. She said, I learned to forgive. Because bitterness will stay with you. It will impact your physical features. It will impact your health. But to me, understanding forgiveness, I'm so thankful she taught me that. But for me, understanding forgiveness was a misunderstanding. I thought forgiveness meant you just kind of let it go. You just, you don't hold it in. You don't try to seek revenge. But I didn't really get the depth of forgiveness and the power of forgiveness. If I owe you $5, because you bought lunch for me one day or something, I'm a cheap date, and so you bought lunch for me one day, then, that would be an easy debt for you to release me from. But let's say I owed you $500,000. You would, in order to forgive me that debt, you'd have to acknowledge the cost of that debt you're releasing, what it would cost you to release me from that debt. Some debts are like a bottomless pit. It's like a black hole. If I owed you $500,000, I don't have it. So to me, that would look like this abyss of debt that I owe you, and I would not even know where to begin. But as I began to understand my own identity, began to understand what Christ in Shelley looks like, who Christ in Shelley is, it began to free up my own heart to not carry grudges, to not make assumptions about other people's behaviors. We're so guilty of that. We compare everything. We compare our bodies and our houses and our marital status and our stories and our children and their grades and all of that. We end up comparing that. Well, when you know who you are, you don't have to do that anymore. When you find yourself comparing, it to be more of an accepting and appreciating the differences versus just acknowledging and resenting them.